Hey, how's it going, everyone? We're getting ready to, as you can tell, start a hobby hangout. So, give me 1 second here. Yeah, so let me get the camera set up and we'll get going. I'm still building on those Stern Guard veterans, so that's what we'll be working on today. All right, hopefully you guys can see that. Get some chill tunes going in the background. Okay, all right, let's get going. All right, so where I left off was right here with this Stern Guard guy. Didn't finish his arms. And yeah, I got a long way to go. I've only got one guy built. So give it a second here. Let's see. All right. Let's get this thing going. Let me put on the spectacles here, turn on the little light, and okay, where'd we leave off? All right, so this guy, I was putting on his arm, or about to put on the shoulders. That's where I was. Okay, so let's get this. I already said the dope guy is using the dope shoulder, so got him. I'm gonna use just regular shoulders for these other stern guard guys. I probably just need to get out a batch of them. Let's get this, since it's 3D printed, we've always got to super glue these because they're resin. I probably need to clear some of the goop off the end of this one. So I'm not fighting that at least. Okay. Probably easier to just put it on the shoulder. Oh yeah, I remember this was probably going to be a tight fit. This is the way it's angled on here. Let me see. Let's get this on here, hopefully. Oh no, not bad. Okay, it's on there pretty good. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You guys can see that. Got that on there pretty good. You guys can see that. Okay. I should be able to put the top back on the super glue for now. And get a regular shoulder. What did I use on this guy? Yeah, just a regular, like, non-officer type shoulder. Let me turn the page. Yeah, why is it labeled like that? Anyway, so get this clipped off. And cleaned up a bit. Alright, so I think this tourney, what's today's date? The 17th. Oh, in 10 days. I gotta get these guys put together, primed, based, painted. In 10 days. We can do it. Okay. things kind of out of order, but this is the way I've gotten accustomed to doing it. For me, it's easier when I put the shoulder pads on before I try to put the arms on the model. It's just easier for me. Okay, so got that shoulder on there. The head. Okay, let's go ahead and get that out. And I like using the helmeted heads. I don't like the faces. These do have some cool helmeted heads though. What weapon did I say this guy was going to be using? Oh, I already got it out, just a regular gun. I'll use one of the cooler heads that are left for the dude that's going to be carrying the heavy bolt rifle. Clean this up a little bit. And I need to get rid of these sprue lines on the side of the helmet too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the mold lines, not sprue lines, the mold lines are really bad on these helmets. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. Let's see, can you guys see that? Mold lines are really bad. I gotta scrape those off. This is one of the areas that I usually forget to scrape the mold lines off, is on the helmets, and then I end up really regretting that when it comes time to paint. Okay, got half of it done. Okay, not bad. All right. Now I think I want to put together the backpack, which the backpacks for these is just one solid unit. So go ahead and put that on. It's 78. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one here. 78 here. Pop this off. And 3 places. All right, got that popped off. Clean that up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a big chunk of plastic there. And then the mold lines on the backpack are pretty bad too. I'm gonna have to clean that up now that I've noticed it. Yeah, let me scrape that up. The mold lines, the mold lines. One day we won't have to deal with these. Talking like I've been doing this hobby for decades or something. I literally just started. I have no idea the pain my elders had to go through in doing this throughout the years. Alright, so got that off. Got that cleaned up. Let's go ahead and pop this up. Yeah. Let's put the backpack on first. Because the arms are going to be tricky if the backpack is in, is already on and I can't get it to. Well, either way, it's going to be tricky. So at least the backpack will be flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got the backpack on. Okay, let's do the arms now. Shoulders should be good to go. Let's get some plastic glue going. Okay. No. Oh, you know what? I hadn't even put the arm on there, the other arm on there yet. This is a double duty job here. So I gotta put this arm in here and then put them on at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Probably should have waited a little bit. We're doing this, but here we go. They don't call it a hobby for nothing. All right, here we go. Probably too many dried parts, but see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that seems like it's going to have a good hold. There. You guys can see that. Now I will just go ahead and dab the, I'll use cement glue. Now I get to put this head on there, facing any direction I want. I'm going to try out my new, I got some new tweezers, some of the reverse ones. I'm going to see how they do. Not those. Off of Amazon, I don't know. Jeez, they take a lot of strength. I'm weak. Okay, not too bad. I think I'll have him looking over his shoulder a little bit, like so. Looks pretty dope. And let's put him on a base. Let him stand over there and dry in silence and peace. A little plastic on his shoe, plastic glue on his shoes. I think this guy, I can't remember, but yeah, that left boot, his right boot is not really going to be flush. It's his toe point, that tip of his toe that's going to be touching. So I need to put glue in a way that I don't usually put it on there. That's at the tip of the boot. Normally that's flush, but let's put this over here. And I can use the camera to make sure I got good center of gravity so he's not falling over. Well, he's not a jump pack, so he shouldn't be falling over. Okay, look at the camera. He looks pretty center of gravity to me. Okay, he gets to stand over there and dry. He's done. All right. Next guy, torso 34 and 35. You're up. Torso 34 and 35. Here's 35, so 34 has to be on here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. All right. Got them. Man, I tell you what, I've been playing that, I know I'm working on Blood Angels right now, but I've been playing that Veterans of the Long War detachment, the last two tabletop simulator games. That detachment has been so much fun. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I'm really digging it. So I'm conflicted on, I'm gonna stream a game later today, probably after this hobby hangout. I'm conflicted on who I want to play today, because I want to get another game in with my Blood Angels. I'm really loving the Angelic Inheritors. But I've played that Chaos Space Marine Veterans of the Long War detachment 2 games in a row. I'm still learning it. I feel like I really want to get another few more games in before I go back to Blood Angels, because I want to get just more familiar with the detachment. I'm having so much fun with it. The only thing is, I've got on that Veterans of the Long War, I've got all the models except for, in real life, except for, I've got Fabius Baal. He's not put together yet though. Let me see, where is he? Here he is. That's going to be a future stream. Got him ready to go. Well, not ready to go, but in a box. I've got everything in that list except for I've got a couple rhinos. Again, they're in a box down here. I think the only thing I'm missing is what am I missing? Oh, the no, I've even got Nemesis claws. What am I missing? Got Nemesis claws. I've got Legionnaires. I've got two sets of obliterators. I've got the tanks. I've got Bile. I've got a Chaos Knight. Uh, two rhinos. Oh, I know who I'm missing. The I've got Havocs, but that's not in the list. I need to order some Noise Marines. That's who I was missing. Noise Marines. Yeah, I would proxy, but their bases are a little bit bigger than normal, and I'd hate to do that. So uh, I'm gonna have to buy some Noise Marines. That's the only unit I'm missing. Noise Marines. I need to get them. Are they? I need to find out if they're hard to find right now. Okay, so 34 and 35 are good. Now I need one of the charms for the belt. My favorite part. At least these charms are a little bit different. They plug right into a slot right here on the front of the model. Plug right onto a plop right down on a notch right there. So that's not too bad. Finding them for me is the hard part, so I don't think they're on this sprue. Here it is. And it says it is, yeah, see it, these yellow numbers just throw me. I assume it's this right here. Okay, got that. It's pretty much cleaned up. Okay. Alright, this one should be easy. Let's just pop that. We can just pop it into the little groove it's got. Get a little cement glue. Maybe another use for the tweezers. Put that on there. Okay, that worked out. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I found a piece of. What did we say? What name did we come up with for the pieces of the sprue that you haven't smoothed over yet? I don't know. Anyway, so the torso's drying. Now I need to put the legs together. So leg 38 and 38 and 39. So leg pieces, which sprue are they on? Okay, so here's 39, the armor plate for the one of the leg pieces. 39 and 38. Yeah, here it is. Let's get 38 clipped out, cleaned up. Oh, we got someone over there in chat. Hey, what's up? What's up, YouTube chat over there? How you doing? Let's clean this off. No, I'm off. Yeah, I'm a little bit too far away. These guys over. Okay, clean the bottom of that boot off. It's got to be nice and flush so it sits on the base really smooth, really even and isn't janky. Okay, I think I got all the parts of this boot off. Okay, we just got to clean this off, smooth this over. Golly, each model just has so many parts to it. Why it takes so long? Alright, should be able to just pop this on there now. That on. Put this right on top of it. Should be good to go. Okay, there we go. One leg down. And we gotta do 36, 37. 36, 37. Okay, here's 37. The armor cover for the other leg. Alright, so that's 37. Now where's leg 36? Okay, here we go. Bam. Bam. Got you out of there. Smooth it over. Everything fits nice and flush. Don't have to worry about mold lines underneath the armor piece there, because that armor cover, leg plate cover, is going to go over it. But I do need to make sure the bottom of the boot is smooth so it sits flush on the base. Okay, got that. Put a little plastic glue there. Cover on. Bam. Ooh, I did forget to clear the back of this knee off of the cover there. Got that on. Okay, both legs are good to go. Now this one has a different backpack, it looks like. Okay, I need to decide which look he's going to have. I guess just a regular bolt rifle. I should have started working on the heavy bolt rifle first, or right after the sergeant there, but I didn't. Actually, I should have given the sergeant. Oh, not this one. I should have given the sergeant the heavy bolt. No, because he can't, because he's got the power fist. Okay, so I didn't mess up. I didn't mess up. Stop stressing. Well, you know, yeah, this can be the heavy guy. I am gonna make him the heavy guy. Let's get him out of the way. So that's the flamer. Okay, so I can't magnetize the. Yes, I can. So I guess technically you just. I'm not gonna magnetize that. That's too much work. Yeah, forget that. Okay, so let's get 46. I am going to be doing the C&D. I'm going to be doing the heavy bolt rifle on this one. So backpack is different. So that's good to know. It's not just the standard backpack. It's the one. It's ones that's got cables coming off the back of it that attaches around the hip. I don't know if you guys can see that on the sprue. It's this one right here. This one right here. The cable's coming off the back. So let me get that clipped off. And ready. Cleaned up. Okay, I need this piece and the ammo pouch number 6. Is that on here while I still have it in hand? Might as well clip everything out. I need that. I need, and then 48 and 49, the gun pieces. Okay, so here's 49. Okay. Here's 49. And then where's 48? The big boss of a gun right here. This thing is a chunker. Okay. I remember when I first started this back in January or December, I was so scared of clipping the wrong part off when I was clipping the model out. Like my hands were shaking because I was like, you only get one time to mess up. I didn't realize it's plastic. You can always melt, re-glue. I mean, there's really not a mistake you can't come back from when it comes to these little guys. I mean, it's plastic. You accidentally hack a piece off, you just super glue it or plastic glue it back on. I've even gone so far as to just clip just a random piece of plastic off and then shape it with a knife into what I needed and then glued it onto the model. No one will ever know. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so that's cleaned up. I need to clean this shoulder off. And get rid of the sprue lines. Okay, so got this. Okay, let's clean these sprue lines off. Or not sprue lines, mold lines. Okay, someone wants to co-host. Let's get it going. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, just doing a little modeling here. I've got a tournament coming up. Some more hearts or some more invites. Sure. Yeah, I got a little local tournament that I have next week at my comic store, so I'm trying to get these Stern Guard veterans all ready to go, so I can put them on the table next week. Okay, so I've got another group of Death Company that I finished last week that I need to get painted up. So these are sitting off to the side. Now I'm working on the Stern Guard vets to finish out the list, and once I do that, yeah, the list will be good and ready to go. All right, so got this on. I think I got everything cleaned up here. Oh no, I didn't clean. I don't think I cleaned. Yeah, I definitely didn't clean this other part of the gun. And there are definitely some mold lines on here. Do I want to bother with the mold lines on this? I mean, I have it in my hand. I might as well. Okay. All right, got that. Oh, I never did get the back ammo pouch off the sprue. Where is it? It's not here. Here it is. It is. Yeah, that looks like. Yeah, and there's two of them. Okay, so let's clip. I think they're the same. Yeah. Okay, yeah, two pouches. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get that off. This guy on here. Or the one piece cleaned up. Okay. I've got a lot of parts sitting on my desk. These little pieces of plastic, little clippings, I need to throw them away. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now I just need to put the backpack on. That should be easy. Bam. Okay. This on here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Dang it. I should have put the, it's not too late. Let me take that off and put the back belt piece on first. That's going to be a pain to try to reach under that backpack. One, two. Sitting on there. side. And now I should be able to put the backpack on easily. Okay, yeah, just pop right on there. Yeah, that would have been impossible to get that on there after the backpack because it fits under the backpack, if you guys can see that. That back belt pouch. Okay, so got that on there. He's drying a little bit. Now I need to put the, oh, you know what? I don't have the arms. It's got, okay, so I need 40. Oh, I guess I need to put this together first. The gun. See how this is supposed to go. So this kind of goes like that. How does that fit on there? Oh, underneath. Like that. Ah, okay, got it. Clean. That looks smooth. Okay, let's get some. That almost wanted to just fit on there dry. Okay, so let's slap some glue on there. Some cement. Pop that in there. Dang, this thing is a beast. I can't wait to have these guys on the table. And then arm number 47. I need arm 52 and 47. Okay, 52 and 47. Not on here, and there are a lot of arms on here too. Okay. There's a couple arms over here. I don't see 52, 47. Last one, is it on here? Okay, there's 52. Whew. All right. I get a little worried. You know how blind I can be on these things. Okay, so there's 52. Now where's 47? 47 is, ah, there we go. Does that whole thing come off? Yeah. I'm worried about how the third-party shoulders. You know what? Now that I'm talking about it, let me get the shoulder off. I'm gonna give this guy. Should I give him a cool shoulder? Since he's gonna be. Yeah, let me give him a cool shoulder since he's going to be the heavy guy. What do I want to give him? I guess I will give him. I will give him. Yeah, I'll give him the spiky shoulder. Go over there. Okay, so that shoulder's off for him. He's special. He's got the heavy bolt, and now I need to get the cool Death Company shoulder out of here because again, I'm making these guys these Stern Guard veterans dual purpose. I'm making them eligible so I can swap them in and out and use them as either Stern Guard veterans or Death Company with bolt rifles. I've never actually put Death Company with bolt rifles in a list before, but I'm thinking about giving them a shot. So, dual purpose. Okay, so I got this. I need to put the arm. So, this left arm is gonna go like this. Oh yeah, I just realized I need to clean these arms off. Or that shoulder will not fit well. Okay, got that one cleaned off. Then this one. Got that smoothed over. Any other places? Oh yeah, the very tip. Okay. What about this one? Yeah, the very tip there too. Very tip there too. All right. Now, let's break out the super glue. Put on his shoulder. The again, this is just because for these Etsy 3D printed shoulders, they're resin and plastic glue won't melt with them. You got to use super glue for those guys. So that's why we got to have some super glue handy. And I like using the gel super glue. I can control it a lot better. Okay, so this is the left shoulder. Let's get him in there nice and flush. Always takes a little bit longer for the super glue ones to kind of stick and hold. When you know it, I had some super glue on my fingertip and pulled it off as I pulled away. Okay, let's let that dry a second. And then just use a regular plastic glue on the other shoulder. Okay. Cool spiky bit shoulder for this one. You guys can see that. Let's get him on there. 2, 5. Okay. So that's good. While I'm letting those arm pieces dry, it's a good time to go back to the torso, put the legs on. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I think maybe I put the arms in place and let those be drying. So let's use some really good plastic glue instead of the cement glue. Let's get you in there. How does it fit? That. Okay. And then over here on this side, more plastic glue. Put you right there. Okay, fit you onto there. Then let you guys really be drying while I'm doing the legs on. That doesn't. Is that going to be? I guess, yeah. All right, so that's how it's going to look. Let's let that dry. Let's go back and put the legs on real quick. And I like to use plastic glue, not cement glue, for the things that need to be a bit more sturdy, like the legs. Okay, so this guy is going to go on here. It's already looking cool. He's already looking dapper. Okay, got that on there. I do realize there's some mold lines on this foot that I want to scrape off. And I'm definitely going to check the other leg. I don't like doing the scraping when the model's put together. It's too, I think it's too brittle for all that rough housing. Okay, got that. Let's put the other leg on. Okay. And ooh, nice fit. 1, 2, 4, 5. Did I scrape that arm good? Looking like maybe I didn't. Skipped it. I hardly ever skip the arm pieces because I know how important that is. Alright. Okay, so he's able to stand now. He's not fully dry, but while the arms are still drying, while the legs are drying in place, I think the last piece I have is the head. Yeah, let's get a head piece. Let's get him a cool helmet. Oh yeah, this helmet will be perfect because it's got studs on it, just like his shoulder. That'll actually match. I don't know if you guys could see that. You see those studs on his forehead? I don't know if you guys can see the little studs up on his forehead. And that's gonna match his shoulder. So let's get these mold lines scraped off. Get him, go through the pre-war ritual. Get him cleansed, purified, sanctified. This pre-battle ritual. Don't have any servo units to do this for him, so I guess I'm his servo unit. Getting him all blessed and ready for perhaps a glorious death for the Emperor. By the blood of Sanguinius are we cleansed. I'm such a dork. Okay, got him cleaned up. I'll put the head on last after I figure out where I want him looking. Okay, here's the part that's going to be nerve-wracking. These arms aren't fully dry yet, but I've got to put glue on both sides and hope for the best. There's side 1, side 2. Let's see what happens. I suppose I need to put a little glue here too, where the cable is supposed to touch. Okay, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Here we go. Please don't any parts pop off. That actually fit on there just like butter. Oh my gosh, the cable even connected. I didn't even try to do that. The cable, that never happens. The cable even attached as I put the arms perfectly in place. That has never happened before. Hey, dope. I'll take it. I didn't have to fight with anything after the fact. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's get some glue on the bottom of this dude's feet and get him on the base and then pop his head on. Bro, that went much better than I hoped it would. Put him over the camera so I make sure his center of gravity is perfect. Put him a little in back because he's holding that gun. I think that looks good. Slide him a little bit over to this side. Do a little press down. I think that looks good. I think he's good center of gravity there. Alright, and I just use cement glue for the head. Okay, why do I call it cement glue? Yeah, it is called cement glue, okay. Let's, I think, maybe instead of looking that way, maybe looking this way. Okay, now I should be able to manipulate. So pick him up. Oh, he looks dope. So just chin up a little bit. Be proud, bro. Alright, he is done. Check him out. Well, not done, but assembled. And he looks like a pure freaking hog holding that gun. Heavy bolt rifle. He is going to be so fun to paint. That guy looks so freaking dope. Alright, let's put him over there. I'm scared to grab him anywhere up top. Third guy down, so got the sergeant, got one regular bolt rifle, got the heavy bolt rifle. Now we just got the last two dudes. Okay, so we need what torso number? Okay, 53, 54. There's not much left. Okay, so that's one torso. Obviously, that's not it. Whereas the other one should be easy to spot the other one because there's only one other. This has to be it. Yeah. Bam, bam. Bam. There's 53, and then 54 is right here. That one didn't take. Oh, okay. 53, 54. Get these scraped and cleaned. Going through our Tech Marine / Servo pre-battle rituals over here. Okay. Well, that's a big chunk that got left on. Let's get that nice and smooth over. Okay. Got that. Get the arms nice and smooth. Okay, got that one. And then this side here. Okay. Okay, last month I built all the Sturmguard vets for my Ravens. The cable was the worst to fix proper for me. Peace. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Okay. And I'll just do cement glue. I never have any problems with the torso when I use cement glue. And to be fair, the only time I run into problems with cement glue is when I first put the model together, because it doesn't fast dry as quickly as regular plastic glue. That's the only time. But once it dries, cement glue is perfectly fine. I never run into an issue where I've cement glued something and it just, like a day later, or when I'm picking it up off the table, it's just falling apart. Okay, so this is going to be 57 and 58 on legs. Okay, so obviously it's not those. These two legs must go to the last guy that I'm going to be doing. Does this one have any legs on it? Nope. So it must be this one. Yeah, alright. Okay, so 57. There. And the other leg is 55, so it's this one. Okay. And then for the leg covers, it is 58 and 56. Hopefully they're on the same sprue. Oh man, for this guy, I could have used the, that would have been cool. I could have used that one. I kind of want to see if I can pop that off. I doubt I can. That'll mess him up. Oh, it's too late. That would have been dope. I didn't realize there was a leg cover that had all studs. Let me see if I can pop that off. Is this where I go wrong? Pop off. I did those a long time ago. Yeah, that ain't coming. That ain't coming off. Leave it alone. I forgot where I was now. 58 and 56 on the leg covers. Okay, so here's 58. It would have been cool if that would have popped off. And now it's eating at me. I really want to get that off. It is eating at me. I really want to pop that leg cover off. Oh my gosh, why am I going back to this? Leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. That would look so dope though if I could get that off. That would look dope. It would look grand. I'm not gonna. It's whatever. Okay, so I got those. I need to get these legs all cleaned off. I don't think I've done the legs yet. Yeah, there's big chunks here. Okay, get that cleaned up. Get this cleaned up. A little post, plastic sticking up on it. Bottom of the feet so it can fit flush on the base. Okay, so the legs are clear. Now the shin guards. Damn it, I really want to pop that off. It's bugging me. It is bugging me. I'm willing to risk it all. I am willing to risk it all to get that leg piece off of there. I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna put some strength into trying to pop this off. Damn, that is on there. It's coming a little bit, maybe. I'm gonna mess this whole model up. Oh, he just came off the base. Alright. So he's off the base. Maybe I just take the whole leg off. I got it. I got it. All right, let's clip this other piece off. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Come on, baby. I can't believe that. That was going to bug me all day. That was going to bug me forever, actually. You got that cleaned off. Got that. Now let's make it up to him with some plastic glue. I'm not going to take you off again. Unless you're not supposed to fit. And I'm just reading this wrong and then, you know, go from there. But okay. Let's put this on here. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Worth. Alright, his entire left side is bedazzled now, including his studded helmet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, it was worth it. I have no regrets. Now let's put him right back on the base where he was so he can finish drying. Jeez, I really put you through the ringer, dude. I'm so sorry, but not sorry. Okay. You look better, trust me. Now I have an extra leg piece for the last guy. Yeah, this piece. Alright, so I gotta remember he's already off. Alright, let's put these guys on here now. I could just use... So I'm glad I used cement glue, because it wasn't fully dried, I feel like. It's the only reason I was able to get that on there, or off there. Okay, pop this on that leg. Cool. Put some glue on this shin. This leg. Cool. Alright. Which torso? Okay, so that. I can go ahead and put the legs on the torsos. I will use plastic glue. Okay, that. Okay, and this is this leg right here, which, oh, it wraps around to his back. That's going to be real solid. Okay. 3, 4, 5, good enough. Now the other side. My dog must think I'm crazy. Imagine your life from your pet's perspective. You've always got this weird thing on your head, and you're always just mumbling noise to yourself, either in a cell phone or on your computer. Like, in my dog's mind right now, I'm just sitting at this desk just mumbling to myself like a crazy person. But you know what? They love us anyway. I mean, because imagine if I look over and I see my dog just over there yapping to himself. Like, my dog has lost his marbles, but I love him. As long as he doesn't wake me up doing it. Okay, so this guy's just going to be, I guess I'll put a heavy, I like this aim pose. There's two poses. There's one that's an aim pose with a scope. I think that's the one I'm going to use. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's two poses. One, he's got a scope on it and he's aiming down sights. I like that. And then there's this one. I think I'm going to use the scope. So the blue process, which is... Okay, so 60 and 61 for the gun pieces. Probably on a completely different sprue, it looks like. 60. Oh, it's upside down. Is that right? Yeah, 60, 61. Oh, okay. It's right here on the third sprue. 61. So 60 must be right behind it, which is the bottom portion with the scope, which that's not on here. Where are all the scopes? They're mostly on one sprue, I think. Okay, yeah, it should be here. It's a scope with a drum attached to it, which, okay. Yeah, here they are, but they're not labeled properly. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's one of those issues again. Alright, well, I guess I need to pick one. Which one is going to work with that? I think it's going to be the short barrel. I guess it doesn't matter. Which one is he using in the pose? I'll use the long barrel one. Or barrel, long scope one. Okay. Got that off for those two. And then I also need arm piece 60 60 and 62. Looks like 60 and 62. Why are there so many different arm variations? Look at all these arms. Okay, here's 62. And I've only got one more dude left. 60. That was 62. Now I need 6. Okay, here's 60. Okay. Alright, got that. So got the arms, got all the weapon pieces. Okay, so I can put these together and then let them be drying while... Actually, you know what? I need to put the shoulders. I need to put the shoulders on first. Let them go ahead and start drying. So, get these cleaned up. And while I'm cleaning up the other bits, these shoulders can be drying. Alright, so I need to get a shoulder piece off, which is just, you know, the standard shoulder over there, which... Let's just go with a non-cool one because you're just grunt. Unfortunately for you, when I am picking casualties, you're gonna be the first one to go. Sorry, buddy. It's true. It's true, as Kurt Angle would say. Okay, and now another shoulder piece. Cool. Okay, let's get this scraped up. It's all in the service of the Emperor, though. It's not personal. What is the Emperor's will? It is the Emperor's will that we fight and die. Okay, so this one... Okay, let's get some super glue on this guy. The shoulder. Second to the last time that we have to break out the super glue. Okay, top back on. Shoulder going. To activate there because the live was going to end if I didn't. Okay, let's get that in there. Let's stop getting super glue on my fingertips. Okay, so that can be drying over there. And now let's just use some cement glue on this one. Get him lathered up. Shoulder here. 5. Okay. He can be there. Let's go ahead and put this piece on. Oh, I hadn't even cleaned this gun off. Okay. That. Top part cleaned off. I think that's... No, back of his hand needs to be cleaned off too. Okay. Got that clear. Now let's put some cement glue on... Let's go right here, I'm guessing. And then this piece just fits right across there. Like so. Okay. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay. now that, and now I'll put the, I'm gonna use plastic glue for the arm piece here that I'm about to attach. Okay, there. This left arm there. Okay, that's good. Now the other arm. Just break the wrist and walk away. Break the wrist and walk away. Grab my arm. The other arm. My other arm. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so that's drying. I need a head now. Am I almost done with this guy? Did anything I forgot? I don't think so. I got everything, it looks like. Let me turn the page. There's the head. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff that I'm gonna have to do. The gun pouch, the gun holster, and then an ammo pouch on the other side, and the backpack. Okay. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Alright, so the head, I'm going to use, I guess I'll use this cool looking head here. The cross on the front of it. Since you're going to be the first casualty when I'm getting shot at by a doomsday arc from 72 inches away, at least I can give you something cool to go out with, and that's going to be a cool helmet. Okay. Mold lines just about cleaned off. Okay, that guy's helm is good to go. Backpack. And this shouldn't matter for the backpack. Yeah, just, what is that? 78? Let's find a backpack. There's only 2 left. Should be only 2 left. It's not on this one. 78 right here. Okay, so my tourney is on the 27th. What is that, 10 days away? Okay, so I could start painting probably tomorrow. Well, I'll start priming tomorrow, painting all of next week, and should be about there in 10 days. 10 days is a long time. Not long enough though when you got a job, a family, and a hobby on the side that you're trying to stream every day. So 10 days isn't a lot of time. But hey, I'm making progress. One thing I can say is I'm not procrastinating. I'm getting things done for the tourney in terms of these models, the Death Company, Jump Pack Intercessors, and these Stern Guard. I can honestly say I'm making progress. Probably not like awesome progress, but I'm making, and I won't even say daily progress. I'm making weekly progress. Okay, so there's nothing that needs to go under the backpack, but still. Alright, I need a gun pouch, which is 131, which is not on here. So I'm probably going to be safe to Oh, that's exactly what I need. I just happened to look right at it. Okay. This is going to go on his left hip, so got that. And then I need the holster, which is 131. And all I gotta do is just find something that looks like a gun holster. Oh, that gun pouch is cool. He's got the scope on it. I didn't even see that. That's dope. 131. All right, there's a ton of 131s. Okay. Bam. Bam. Okay. All right. So let's get this cleaned up. His little hip holster cleaned up. I like painting the holsters too. The little dusty browns, brown leather. I like painting the leather, doing the leather looks. Because I always end up just mixing colors together to get it the brown that I want it to be. I don't ever just use anything straight out of the pot. So if you look at my models, no two holsters are the exact same shade of brown or black. I like mixing them up. Okay, so this guy just goes on the hip there. So that on there. 3, 4, 5. Okay, looking pretty cool. Now the gun holster, does it go on his hip? Looks like it does, but it's weird how it's grooved. Where's this gonna go? I guess right there? It's, yeah, I guess so. Just goes off the side of his knee a little bit. Okay, well, whatever. Let's put glue on it and, hope for the best. I've never had a holster fit on there like this one is getting ready to fit. It really has no place, and yeah, it's just weird. So let me just slap chop. Okay, well that worked. That worked. That did the job. Okay. Let's see, what is this? I can get that off the screen. Just back like that. Okay. Okay, so got that. Got all the side attachments. I won't put the backpack. Well, yeah, I guess I need to put the backpack on before I put the arms on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now for the scary part, the arms. I don't know why these became scary. I guess it's because it's these, instead of putting them on one at a time, you've got multiple parts that are drying and you're trying to wrap them around the torso. That's why it's scary. Okay, and I need to have this up in such a way that the head can look like he's aiming down the sight. So if I sit him flat, that gun does look pretty level. Cool. Then head on. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to cock his head to the side. He's got the gun. Okay, well that works. That does look like he's taking aim. Guys, check that out. It does look like he's taking aim down the barrel. All right. And then just put him on the base. Plastic glue. Bam, 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 bam. Center of gravity. Look in the overhead camera. Yeah, it looks pretty center. Okay, not gonna give me any issues. That's dude number 4, stern guard number 4. One remaining. One remaining and we're done. Okay. Let's get at it. Last torso pieces. Not here. Not on that one. Here it is. This won't take long at all. I already got one armor leg piece cut out from a little torture session from a minute ago. I was putting that one heavy stern guard vet down through there, trying to get that armor piece off of his leg so he could just look fly. That's what Warhammer is all about, man, is just the cool factor. How cool do you think your models look? Which army is the coolest for you to play? How dope does your paint job look to you? Either that you painted, or you commissioned, or you bought and was already painted. That's what matters. Because if they look dope, then you're probably gonna have more fun playing with them. Can't speak for everyone, but that's how I feel. But you know, that is a double-edged sword though, because when I first started playing, I was so proud of how my models looked that I found myself not appropriately risking assets when I should have, because I'm like, man, I don't want to put those JPIs on that point. They look sweet and they'll just get shot off the board. Well, hey, they need to go get those cleanse points, right? For the Emperor. Go get it done. And die looking cool. They can't look so cool that you are not willing to get points at their expense because you don't want to take them off the board. You feel like you're betraying them because they look so cool. No, not at all. They need to die to get those points, because Warhammer, if you're not scoring, you're not winning. Okay, so it was 65. Okay, so did I miss out on a belt piece? No. Okay, so I need the last little charm piece to go on this guy's belt. It's not there. It's the last time I'm cutting on a charm for these guys, for stern guards. And where is it? It's one specific charm. Oh, that's an actual canteen. Oh, no, it's not. It's a book. Looked like a canteen from the back. Oh, here we are. This is cool. I just noticed in this little charm, it's just it's a bullet. It's a bolter round. Why am I just now noticing that? That's an actual bolter round that's in this charm. You guys see that? That's pretty dope. I never noticed that before. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but it's a bolter round that's in there. That's pretty cool. It's got a skull on it. I guess it's been blessed or something. Anyway, got that cut out, and I don't even have the legs yet. So there's an actual separate kilt piece, 67, that I need. I think this is it here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Get that cleaned up. Okay, got that cleaned. On that side. This side. Alright. So got this, the kilt off. I can go ahead and put that on the front here. Okay, I've never had to put a kilt piece on separate like this. This is kind of weird. And it kind of goes up on the belt too. Okay. So put that on there. Might as well put the charm piece on there. Doing that. That's so tiny, I probably want to use the... These little tweezers are 10 times better than the old school ones I was using. Man, they actually are helpful. Okay, got that on there. Now I need legs. I already have 72 here, so I just need leg 71. Which, no legs on this. No legs on this one, no legs over there. I might as well cut out the backpack while I'm here too. What's the number for the backpack? It's not gonna matter. There's one left. Popping that off. Okay, got the backpack off. I'm in search of leg 71. Here it is. Leg off. Might as well grab 68 while I'm here. Where's your buddy? Here it is. Ready to be done with clipping these guys for now. Alright. Oh, you know what? I might as well get the armor piece too. So 69 or 70. Not on that one. Okay, 69. Nice. Okay, let's get these guys cleaned up, each and every one. Okay, he's done. Almost. Okay, that's cleaned up. Let's get the backpack scraped off and mold line cleaned up. We're nearly at the finish line. Taste it. And there shouldn't be anything too complicated about this guy too. He's just a basic dude. So he should go pretty quickly. Okay, got the backpack done. This leg here. Okay. Well, yeah, the mold line is atrocious on his toe of his boot. Jeez, it looked like a fault line. Alright, so got that done. Let's get that scraped off. Okay. Any other? I guess the back of the leg has some mold lines too. Alright. Let's get these pieces glued on. Okay, got it. You see I'm moving just a little bit faster because I'm motivated because I'm almost done and excited. Okay, got that armor piece on. And then here comes the piece that we pried off the other guy a few minutes ago. Is it gonna go? Uh-oh. I don't think. Yeah, this piece isn't going on there. Oh, it's a different piece. Okay. Yeah, it is a different piece. It says 72. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna have no leftover pieces, but no, don't always get what you want. Here's 72. Here's 70. Here's 72. Yeah, it doesn't fit in there. Who knew? Who knew? I thought it would. I'm glad I didn't encounter that problem after I pried the other piece off, only to find out that the cool looking piece that I wanted to go on there didn't fit. Oh, I would have been pissed. I would have been hot there, buddy. Okay. Like a glove. Okay. Now for the legs to go on, I will use plastic glue. Okay. So this guy is going to be that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then for the other side. Okay. How does he fit? Oh, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Torso is officially standing. Okay, and I'm going to, I'll use a different one for this one. I'll use the bolt rifle with the ammo drum sitting on top. So it's going to be the green combo. So it's going to be arm number 76, 76 and 77. Okay. So apparently if you're using a different one, it uses different arms. That's why there's so many freaking arms. 76, 77, I don't see either of those there. Any arms over here? Not for what I am needing, I don't think. 76, 77. No, don't see them. Are they both on here? Here's 77. Damn, starting to lose faith. Okay, and what about 76? Right beside it. Damn. Damn. And I also need the gun piece. It just says 5, but I don't understand that. It's the one with the apparently it's just one big gun piece. I don't have to glue anything together. Let's see if we can find that. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks. Oh no, that's the. Oh no, that's a flamethrower. No. No, I've been taking out the wrong piece this entire time. And then that's a melta. Dang it, I'm gonna have even more leftover pieces. 73 and 75 is what I need for that. Dang it. That sucks. Not paying attention, trying to rush. I knew there was gonna be a downside. 73 and 75. Let's put these off to the side. They're gonna go in a bin somewhere. Never to be used. Here's 73. And then 75. Okay, right here. You know what? I'll probably just throw those away. I'm not gonna use them. 73, 75. And The gun is 74 with the scope, which I don't even want to use a scope for this one. I want to just use a drum. There's 74. But you know what? No, I'll use a scope. 74, and then the scopes are right here. I'll use a short one. Okay, get this cleaned up. Dog is behind me going to town licking himself. He's having a ball. Okay. Underneath here, get this off of the hands. Back here. Okay, got that cleaned up. Then the correct arms. And the wrist joint there. Almost done. Just a little disappointed that I clipped out pieces I'm not going to use. That's always annoying. Okay. Got that done. Now let's glue her together. Put a little cement glue on here. Throw the scope on. Scope done. Let's get the last cool shoulder piece out. Super glue. Where's the last shoulder piece with cool skulls? There's one. Okay, I can zip this guy back up, throw it back over there, get out the super glue. Okay, and this is going to be going right here, correct? Yeah. All right, let's super glue this bad boy. Okay. Thank you, super glue. Done me proud. Then the cool shoulder piece. Hold on. There's some resin or something in there. Drunked up. That isn't going to make for a flush fit. Scraped out of there. All right, let's get this on here nice and good. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Should be good enough for now. Oh, I didn't break out the shoulder piece over here. Let's get it. Just a regular shoulder piece. Hey, my dog is going to town. I don't even want to turn around and see what he's licking for so long over there. Okay, got that. Cement glue on the shoulder. Bam. Shoulder going into pocket. 3, 4, 5. Good. And okay, well, let's put, I already have the backpack off. Let's put the backpack on while that's drying. Anything needing to go around it? Yes, damn it. Of course. Alright, so 6, another belt pouch on the left hip. So let's find that. A belt pouch and a gun holster. Yeah, I don't see either there. Alright, here's a belt pouch. Bam. And then a holster. Is going to be just, is it just, yeah, 131. Yep, there's a few of these. Okay, got those out. Scrape them real quick. Get them cleared. Gluing. Okay, got that cleared off. Then that guy cleared off. Okay, let's put these bad boys on here. We're almost home. Put this on the hip over here. Okay, is that gonna fit flush with the backpack? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Now the gun holster already been here on the last model, so that just goes like as best as you can on the hip here. Yeah, it's on this hip. It's not sitting smooth like the other one did. It's like sliding all over the place. Down beside the knee. Oh, okay, that fits a little better right there. Okay, good enough. And then I need to go ahead and glue the arms on. Dang, they could have been drying all this time. There, this is going to be the cool shoulder. Okay, and then over here in this little pocket, the other hand goes. Okay, got that. Then it just goes in at an angle like that. Cool. Okay, that's in there. And now let's just throw it on. Like, getting right to it. See what happens. Let's see what happens when we try to slide this on there. Okay, I'll take it. The head, I don't have that off yet. Let's find one. Okay, let's give this guy a head with a cybernetic eye. Cybernetic eye coming up. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what we're about to throw on this dude. Okay, let's get him cleaned up. Sprue the mold lines scraped off. Okay. That off his little earpiece there. Okay, and then do the other side. Okay. And we'll just have this guy looking ahead. Looking straight ahead. With his implant. Is he done? Did I just finish and... Oh no, he's not on his base. Oh my gosh, dog farts are the worst. Get away from me. Oh my gosh, that is so rank. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Okay, that looks like good center of gravity there. I'll look at it on the camera. Okay, a little push down. Alright, we are complete. We've got all the stern guard slash Death Company with bolt rifles ready for priming and painting. There they all are. You guys can see that. So those guys are ready to go, as well as put these guys back. As well as our Death Company jump packs. Going to be painting these guys the same color scheme, kind of a light gray with red highlights, bright red highlights. And yeah, I'll be priming them soon. Probably will start tomorrow. If I'm being honest, I'll probably start. I'll do another hobby hangout where I'm airbrushing the primer on. And then the hangout, that one won't take long. It doesn't take long to airbrush primer. And then I'll probably do the other hangout where I'm just like base coating like the flat gray that I'm going to be using. But that's it. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Until next time, bye. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for hanging out so much. Turn the light off. Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, I'm probably going to take a break, get something to drink, and I'm probably going to do a game here. I'm probably going to live stream a game here in the next 30-45 minutes or so. But yeah, be on the lookout. Bye everyone. Thank you for hanging.